Prosperity team, it's Dr. Money. I'm coming to you from the prosperity corner of the universe where silliness is sacred and nobody's perfect. I am your POP, your professor of prosperity, and I'm here so that all of our lives can pop with prosperity. So I want to talk about money. I know that a lot of you have heard the conflict about money and spirituality. Somehow this idea that money is not good. And there are times when money is not good. Money is not good when it runs our lives. Money is not good when it's used to buy things that harm our body. Money is not good when we use it for power over other people. But money really, and the meaning of money is directed by our minds. So how about if we change those ideas to something very simple, and that is that money is a blessing in my life, and I use it as a blessing. See, I use money as a blessing. I mean, think of the things you could do with money that would be a blessing. A blessing would be, for example, let's say a friend of yours couldn't pay their utility bill and they were desperate and you could pay it for them easily. What a blessing. Or let's say that you need a new pair of shoes and previously you hadn't had the money, but you were able to get a wonderful pair of shoes, and money would be a blessing. And so, I'm just talking about the small things. I mean, but there could be a donation to a worthy cause. There's just all kinds of ways in which money could be a blessing. And I mean, so many people talk about blessings in their lives. Today I went to someone's home to pick up a piece of furniture I had purchased on Marketplace, and they lived on a beautiful, not river, but the inland waterway. And I walked out on their dock, and oh, it was just absolutely beautiful. And I said, I just love this. I feel like I'm on vacation just walking down on the dock. And she said, yes, we have been blessed. But you know what created that blessing really was money. They had to have money to buy that land. And as I talked with the people more, I found out that what they did was that they invested in real estate, and they were off cleaning some or working on some properties that they had, but they came back so that they could sell this bookcase to me. And I asked her husband, I said, well, how did y'all get into this business? And he said, well, my wife read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and we started investing in property. And I said, how have you done? And he said, we've done well, and it's provided a good living for us. But I love the way that they were talking about they've been blessed. And so there's an old story about someone who visited a farmer, and they said, oh my goodness, God has really blessed you with this farm. And the man said, well, you should have seen this farm before God had it. He said, I put a lot of work in it. And that's a funny thing. That's a joke. However, we need to look at everything as a blessing, even if we put work in it and we sweat and do all the things that we need to do to create something in our lives. We always need to look at it as a blessing. I like the idea of sanctifying money in my consciousness, in my mind, by saying that money is a blessing. I mean, what a wonderful thought. So this is Dr. Money. Let's take a deep breath together. And as we do this, we receive our good. We receive our good in the form of money, in the form of good relationships, in the form of health, in the form of ideas, in the form of adventure, in the form of excitement. And as we exhale our intention that all other beings receive their good as well. All other beings receive their good as well. What a wonderful idea. What a blessing to use our consciousness and our thoughts, to use our energy to bless others. And one more thing for sure. I want you to remember that I love you.